So yeah. Hey, how you?
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm good then. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. I appreciate you coming, talking with me a bit.
It's okay. Sorry, it's been like a long night, so I was like, might as well like, get it like done now. So, because we just got back from seeing this guy called Giovanni, so it's been a long day. But I thought it'd be good just to kind of get out of
Yeah,
the way because I'm like dying to come to this interview. So
yeah,
it's very exciting.
yeah, yeah. I appreciate you. Yeah, I see you on Instagram and stuff. And, I was like wanted to talk to you, and you're like a strong man. You participate in the strongman athlete.
Yeah, yeah. So it's strongman. So it's kind of um separated into two. So there's strongman, can't see my hand, and there's strong women. So the men compete kind of separately to the women. But all in all, yeah, it's basically like a strongman sport, and it is a lot of heavy lifting, and it's very hard, but it's very exciting. And I've seen Eddie Hall do it and stuff like that, and it's really exciting. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
very crazy
How long
shit.
you been? How long you been doing it?
Um, think about 2 years now. I started like
2 years?
2 years. So I started back in 2019. It's actually a funny story because, like, I remember I was in high school and I'd be on like Facebook and stuff, and I see these videos of these people doing like all these like lifting heavy rocks and stones and all this kind of crazy stuff. And I was like, I really want to do that. It looks really cool. But I was like, I'd never be able to
Yeah,
do it. Like, I had the body for it. And then, like, years later, I'm like doing exactly what I thought I could never do in high school. So I was like, this is like a crazy kind of lineup, like, you know what I mean? Like a crazy future, but it is really exciting. It's really, really cool.
yeah. Like yeah, it's interesting because I usually talk with bodybuilders and some of them they're from Australia. Like like I this is one. Her name is what's her name? Renee Archer. She's from Queensland. And there's another one. Her name is there's some bodybuilders, but I never like talked with somebody that kind of dealt with like the strongman athlete type thing. So you
Really?
know,
So I actually watched some of your interviews when you messaged me, and I was like, this guy has like really fun interviews on here. And I saw the interview like some really uh well-known bodybuilders, and I was like, this guy's getting around. Like, it's really cool. You know what I mean? And
yeah, yeah, a little something, yeah, a
it's
little
really cool. And
something.
I was like, this, because like I don't know, but I found it actually really fascinating. And I watched some of them, and like I never actually seen like these ladies that you were interviewing, but I went onto their
Yeah,
pages and saw they were really well known. I was like, wow, like this guy knows who he's talking to and he knows what he's doing, and it's just like, and they're really good. Like it's that they're funny, and like I think I subscribed as well because your interviews are really, really interesting. That's why I was like,
yeah.
I'm so like
I
getting interviewed
appreciate
by this
that.
guy. Like,
I appreciate that. You kind of redeem yourself a little bit. You
oh
redeem
my
yourself a little
god,
bit.
she redeemed
Yeah.
herself. What? What
Yeah.
did I do?
Nah, cause I didn't know like if you was real serious in doing it. I was like, I don't know if she's serious. I don't know. But then
Oh my
I
god, no,
said,
I'm so
okay,
serious. Oh my god, no, I saw
okay,
interviews. I was like, yes, this guy's funny. I'm so doing it. Like, it's just very hard because at
okay.
times it's so different, and like my communication, like the way I talk in Australia is so different than like New York and like our lingo and stuff. That's why like all like the time zones and the way I was speaking was getting so confusing. And I was like, I probably sound so mean right now. Like you probably think I'm being so mean, but it's just the way I talk in Australia. Like I wasn't even being mean. I was like, yeah, nah, man. Like it's just
Uh,
not. It's funny, but we
it's
got through it.
cool.
Yeah, like we're here.
It's but yeah, yes. But how it's the industry that you're in. Like, is it big? Like in Australia, the part that you're from?
Sorry, what was that?
No, like the industry, like the sportsman and the sportswoman. How is it like in terms like in Australia? Like, do you have like a lot of audience?
So the one that I'm with, it's mainly the audience is a little small in Australia only because of the fact that
Uh,
Australia is kind of away from like the other countries. Like we're like dead is where we dead. My words. We are one singular island, like in the middle of the
right.
ocean, like kind of like away from everyone else. So the audience is kind of small, but um, the organization that I'm with, the community, which is called WA Strongman, um,
Yeah.
they are actually so there's been like in Australia, like WA and everything, there have been like strongman companies who have gone to like nationals and this and that are going to like world strongest and stuff. But my community that I'm with, which is WA Strongman, they've actually created a pathway to go from Western Australia to the nationals for the Arnold's Classic, which takes you to the Ohio Arnold's Classic in well Ohio, duh. But like it takes you there, and I think that's one of the main things that's going to kind of make it grow more and make it go outside of WA. Is because the community that I'm with, like yeah, they're taking it to Ohio and stuff like that, but they're also a very inclusive community, and with them, the whole WA audience has actually been growing because I've noticed that over the years, to be it the whole 2 years I've been a part of it, that the
Yeah.
audiences have actually grown a lot in coming to watch them. And I've actually noticed that some of the people now who come to watch, they're actually wanting to come and join WA Strongman. I have friends who want to join WA Strongman, like because WA Strongman are very different from the other strongman communities that are in WA, only because of the fact that they are so inclusive and like there's no judgment and there's no toxicity, and it's a really amazing community, and I think that's why it's going to be growing a lot further than just WA. Like they're amazing, and I can sit here all day and talk about them, but I'm not gonna because I won't shut up. But basically, I love my community. Is what I'm trying to say.
Y- Yeah. So you like a two-time strongest woman. Like you have like a title of being like
Yeah.
um
With yeah, within WA Strongman, I have the two-time WA Strongest Woman title of the whole of Western Australia. I have yet to go to nationals, but it will be happening soon. I was going to figure out when. Um, but yeah, within the with the WA Strongman community, I am officially the two-time Western Australia strongest woman, so the strongest woman in the state. There are more strongman competitions around WA, but like I'm saying, like I said before, WA strongman are going to be broadening further than just the strongest man and woman in the world. Like they're going like full like Arnold Schwarzenegger Arnold's competition in Ohio, so they're trying to make it go like a more variety, like bigger. And I think that's what I love
yeah.
most about Double Strongman, and the fact that like they're trying to make it bigger than just World's Strongest Man, which is amazing. It's still great, like Double Strongman and stuff like that. But like, sorry, World's Strongest Man is still great, but the fact of trying to expand it to more and make it more than just like one linear line into one direction, they're actually trying to expand it more so it has like multiple kind of opportunities out there for you to go in different directions that you want to go into. I think that's why, in my opinion, they're the best in WA.
Yeah,
It's great.
yeah. I never really, I think I probably seen some of it on TV, like with the strong men, like they'll like carry like a truck on their back and stuff like that. How is that
Yeah.
with what you do? Like, can you walk me to what's that's like competing in that?
Honestly, I've actually never had a truck on my back, but I really want
Yeah,
to. And I've actually been like dying to do truck pulls
yeah,
with the community that I'm in, which is why I'm trying to do my own strongman business one day where I can actually incorporate truck pulls in my business because I haven't actually been able to do it. But I can
right.
imagine that it will be brutal, and like the pain on your back and on your shoulders and everywhere else in your body trying to carry like how heavy is a car, like 250,000 kilos? however many kilos it is, sorry,
Yeah,
however many kilos it is, I can imagine like all that on your body and like all the strain that it has. Like, if I can run with 260 kilos of like a yoke on my back, imagine how
right,
people try to run with like a full like car weight on their back and on their shoulders. It is brutal, and the training that goes into it and the nutrition is brutal. But if you don't love the journey, then why are you doing it? So you're gonna have like it takes like a whole new kind of passion and a whole new kind of um like dedication and mindset. But when you do it and you get into it, you just never want to go back, because the more you achieve, the more you want to do it. And I'm sure you have that experience, because I'm pretty sure you go to the gym and you do a lot of bodybuilding, and when you see results, like, you just don't want to stop. You want to keep going, and the same thing applied in strongman.
yeah. Well, I have a little experience. I'm not a bodybuilder. I had a fitness trainer not too long ago and stuff, and like he had. I mean, he wasn't too bad. It's just that I had to stop a little bit because of certain things, but he had me doing like lunges and like squats and like
Yeah.
curls and all that stuff. I've done
Wow.
calisthenics like for strength and stuff. So that's
Yeah, but
that's
it's
the far.
exciting. Yeah. You
Yeah,
know what?
that's how
I
far.
like
Not go ahead.
Yeah, I
Go
like
ahead.
that though, because like it takes like a whole new, like, being able to, like, speaking on your experience, by the way, as well, because you go to the gym and stuff, like, being able to actually stay committed to going to the gym and have like a program and all this kind of stuff. And you actually, like, because you told me that like we were supposed to take an interview, but you have work and you have a job. So you doing this, like the interviews plus working plus going to the gym, like it takes a lot of your time. But the fact that you're still
Right,
doing it, and you're training your mind to kind of get into this routine where, okay, what, I can do the interviews, I can go to work, and I can be healthy at the same time. That takes a different kind of I was about to say meditation, dedication, because you really got to be in that mindset where, okay, my health is a priority. I'm tired, but I need to take care of my health as well, and I want to feel good about myself. So you got to take yourself to the gym, and you're really going to be in that good mindset, and you have that, motivation after doing everything you do. And I think that's something people really need to look up to, because like they can see people doing like strongman and this and that and lifting heavy weights. When they see people like you who have like so much to do in their everyday life, but they still make the time to go to the gym, and they still make the time to actually take care of their health. That's the stuff needs to look up to, because that's the thing that happens with people every single day, and they need that kind of motivation. So I like the fact that you're doing all this, and you're still going to the gym, and you're still getting your gains, and you're still eating right, and you're getting your protein in there. Fucking love that. It is absolutely amazing, and I commend you for that. I commend you a lot, because that is not easy, but the fact that you're getting yourself in
yeah.
the mindset to do it is amazing, and I love it.
Well, I don't go to the gym like that, but I just had a trainer. That yeah, I stopped because it was financial problems and stuff like that. But I do work out. I do like meditation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like,
I
financial hardships will be hard, obviously. And struggles will always come up and stuff like that. But the fact that like you're still in that mindset where it's hard, but you still did it, it's never too late. You know what I mean? And like hard
right,
times don't last
right,
forever. So once it gets better, you can obviously go back. If not, you can just you can do like your workouts at home and stuff like that, and do that kind of stuff. And then once you're in a better situation, which obviously you're working very, very, very hard, and I love that. And once you're in a better situation, you can start going back to the gym. But if not, then just think, hang on a minute, well, I can still take care of my health. Let's just go for a run. Let's do some home workouts. Let's do all that kind of stuff. So just there's more to taking care of your health than just going to the gym. You know what I mean? It is
right,
physically, and you can do it at home, but it's also mentally. And the fact that you're meditating as well shows you're taking good care of your mental health, which is good because you need that as well. So the internal care and the physical care both go hand in hand. So it's good that you're doing both of those. I like that.
right. Let me show the viewers your clips I put together. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Tell me when you see it. Oh shit.
I
Did you
love
see it?
that. Yeah, I
Oh,
saw it. That
okay.
was really nice. Oh, you went through so much
Okay,
effort.
cause
Thank you so much. That's really
yeah, yeah.
sweet. I
I
feel so
didn't.
loved right
Yeah, I
now. Oh my
didn't.
god. Wow.
How much? How many inches your biceps are? That
Oh, but I have no idea. I haven't even measured them, to be honest. Everyone's like, how big are they? I'm like, I have no clue. I don't know. I don't even know how to measure them. I don't know. I should probably
you
do it one day,
serious?
but just not today.
Yeah, like get somebody to measure it for you, and like have you did
Oh,
you ever like squat somebody like
got somebody. I love that. I love that so much. No, I haven't squat anyone that I know of, but I could try and squat someone's weight if you want. I mean, I've
yeah
lifted some people over my shoulder before, but
yeah
and squatted with some people on my shoulder, but not like actually like squatting them like properly, like because I don't trust myself not to drop them, and that's why I don't do it because I'm clumsy as hell. So I don't trust myself
right.
not to be like, hey, let me lift you up. If I drop you, well, oh well, too bad. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? That's why I just don't do it. I don't trust myself like at all.
Yeah, because
A
a
little
lot of
crazy.
bodybuilders, yeah, there's a lot of women that's like they're strong and stuff, and they like bodybuilders, and they some of them they test their strength and they squat somebody. I remember like this one chick, she kind of like I think I forgot how she did it, but she picked this dude up like I can't like she did it like this like carried them like that, and some of them they carry dudes over their heads and stuff like that, all kind of crazy stuff.
Whoa. Dude,
Yeah,
what? That's crazy. So I
yeah,
never done that. I've never done that. But you know what? I would love to try. No, I haven't done that, but I have. Okay, I don't want to. This is gonna sound like I'm bragging, but I promise you, I'm not. But the closest thing I can get to that is lifting more than some guys in competitions. Not like a lot more. Like guys, like men are obviously stronger than women because like high testosterone and stuff. But I have lifted more than some guys in some competitions. Like last year at some point in the strength challenge, like with the log press and stuff like that, I lifted more than them, and I lift in the men's category for the silver dollar deadlift at last year's state. So the men's deadlift was to start with 220, and I was
mhm,
able to lift 220, but that was literally it. The men went way higher. I could only get their
yeah,
starter weight, but that's like the closest thing I can get to lifting a guy, like the other bodybuilders
yeah.
do, if that makes sense. That's the closest thing I can get.
Yeah, I see you like picking up like these tires and stuff like that. Like, what's that about? They like monster trucks or something?
Um, I actually no, I have no idea. All I know is that they're tires. I don't set them up. My coaches set them up because again, I don't trust myself not to break something because everything I touch, I seem to do something and it breaks because I'm clumsy as heck and it's very very bad. But I'm getting used to it slowly.
Uh,
But it is
how
very heavy.
clumsy
Like
are
it's
you?
sorry, very
How
clumsy.
clumsy are you?
Very, very clumsy. Like I don't even know where to start. I'm probably not going to say anything in this interview because I'm going to like embarrass myself, but I am probably the clumsiest person you ever meet in your entire life. Like it's
Uh,
horrendous. Oh, my
is
hair,
your
by the
helmet?
way, like in that competition with my hair, with that one, the
Yeah,
orange one. So I was like, I'm going to wear orange to kind of represent Deborah Strongman, like the community that I'm with, right? So I was like, great.
right.
But then I didn't realize that me doing that, I was actually going to get my hair caught on the deadlift bar. So I was trying to get like, you know what figure eight straps are for the deadlift?
No,
Yes.
I wouldn't know.
Okay. So you know how you have like your normal figure nine straps and you kind of just wrap them around the bar and you hold it? Like so you put like
Right.
I know how to make this sit up. Oh, okay. Sweet. So you know how you have like your figure nine straps? So you wrap it around your wrist, you put it around the bar, and you wrap it around the bar, and then you lift it up. The figure eights are the ones where they're already I'm gonna say bent because I don't know the word. And so
Right.
it's like holes in it already. You put your hand through, put the other one under the bar, and then you put your hand through that one, and you lift it up, right? I was trying to do that, and like my hair was that long that it was getting in the way, and I couldn't get my
Oh,
hands over. So I cost myself time of getting my reps in under a minute. So I only got 2 reps of 180 instead of three on the 180 deadlift because my hair got in the way, and that was like probably the biggest mistake
mm,
I've ever done in a competition because it also got in my way of the sandbags. This is why
mm,
I'm like, I'm learning that it's not about looking good. It's about actually going there to compete. But I also want to look good
right,
because like the kids love it. The kids want to take photos of me and I love it because it makes me so happy. But I'm also like, compete. Don't it's not a fashion show. It's a
right.
competition. Compete, like you know what I mean? But you know what? It's worth it. It's fun. I just that was a funny story because you put the photo up and I was like, okay, that's a funny story behind that photo. So I thought I'd show you, but it's still like very it's very
You,
stupid, but it's fun.
you ever had injuries like during your lifts?
Sorry.
Have you ever had injuries like
Um,
gotten to like some
I've had I had a knee injury last year. I actually can't remember what it was. I think it was one of the tendons in my knee. And
mm,
I it was from no, it was the year before last year actually, because it was in 2022, and that was my first ever states competition. And that's when I was running with like the 280 kilo like big weight on my back, and I was running with it, and it was heavy as hell. And I had like instead of having like shoes where I had like a soft under thing, I was it was actually like flat on the ground, and because of that, instead of like walking normally like a little curve in my foot,
mm,
I was actually like, it was like marching on the ground instead. And that impact with the weight on my back plus the cement, my knee kind of like, I don't know, it did a thing. And then it actually started to hurt when I was walking, like a sharp pain kind of going down the middle. So it was actually quite bad. So I had to sit out for about 3 months. Went to the physio,
mm.
got some stuff done, and then like it was better. But time to time, I still kind of feel it a bit sore, so I've got to be careful. But other than that, like it's fine. Like it's not. I don't think it's anything major. I just got to be careful. It doesn't actually get you to anything like major. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm fine. I'm still going to compete because it's very fun, regardless of injury.
Like, you have any like inspirations, like anybody, like in
Oh,
terms of
mate,
people participating in this?
you know what? Eddie Hall. He is the one. Eddie Hall and Donna Moore and Brian Shaw are the ones who actually got me into strongman. Like I first started with Eddie Hall, watching him like I said, like back in high school again, but I didn't know who he was. I was, oh, he looks really cool and stuff like that. And then I watched him with Brian Shaw. I was like, oh, like these guys are so good together. Like their friendship is fantastic. Like what they're doing is fantastic,
Right.
and it was amazing. Um, and I was like, I kind of want to do what they're doing one day, but then I kind of left it for a little bit. I was like, yeah, do my own thing. Went to the gym to like kind of lose weight because I was quite overweight in high school. And then from that,
Right.
a few years after, it kind of progressed to me getting back into Eddie Hall again and Brian Shaw. And I was like very insecure at this time. And I saw what they were doing. I was like, you know, I want to get really strong. You know what I mean? So I started
Mm.
watching what they were doing. And then I was like, you know, I want to be like that. And I want to, because to me, the way they act and who they are, they're very strong people and not just like physically. Like I've seen, I don't know if you saw it, but did you see the podcast with Eddie Hall and Brian Shaw, where Brian Shaw was interviewing Eddie Hall, and Eddie Hall was kind of talking about his battle with depression, and he started like he was trying not to, but he started to cry. Um,
No, I didn't. I don't even know who Eddie Hall is, but Brian Shaw. It sounds familiar, but I'm not. I never kind of
oh,
I like paid attention to strongmen like that. You just caught my attention a bit because you're young.
oh,
I don't know how old you are. You're like 22,
25. She's
25.
getting
Okay,
old. She's getting old,
but you're
man.
still young. Look, I'm 48, so you
You're
old enough to be my
fine.
daughter.
You're fine. You're still young.
Thank you.
You're
But I mean,
welcome.
like, I never, like it's not like it's not like known like that, like in the States. Like you don't see it too much, like with the strongman. I probably seen that
Really?
like maybe, yeah, like the most popular sports is like basketball, football, and what maybe soccer a little bit, or but the
Wow.
ones that or baseball. and stuff like that. But like stuff like bodybuilding and the strongman, you don't really see that too much. Like, oh, maybe like if you go to YouTube or
Mm.
something like that. Yeah, so I was looking at I've seen your stuff and I like how you look. Like you look like you're very big, you're massive and stuff. And I was like, wow, how strong is she?
Oh my
So I'm like,
god.
yeah, yeah, like just seeing it, like it's impressive. Yeah, you need to measure your biceps or something. Yeah,
Oh
like
my god.
like how long do you stay in the gym? Like how often do you work out? Like what's your workout
Um,
routine like?
Lately it's been a bit hard because I've had like some issues going on, but before it'd be like maybe 3 4 times a week, but my sessions would last 2 to 2.5 hours because they are all sorry yeah 2 2.5 hours because they're all basically comp prep, so it was a lot of exercise, but I enjoy it. So it is a long process and the training is hard. There's a lot of exercises, but it's very fun because you love the process and the journey of it. But the training was based like 3 4 days a week, which was like just full on like 2 2.5 hour days. You get and I'd walk home and have all this like other stuff to do and I'd be like so tired, but other than that, like it's like, yeah, if I'm not doing that, like the strongman stuff, and it's just like an ordinary like going to gym for hour and a half, just doing my normal like strength training and endurance cardio, and then I just go home. But like comp prep is usually like 2 to 2.5 hours, so it is brutal, it is crucial, but it is fun and it teaches you a lot of discipline inside the gym and outside the gym. So what you do in the gym kind of teaches you how to kind of like plan your life. If that makes sense. Like it teaches you discipline. You know, and I don't know how to explain
Mm.
it. It's gym terminology. It's weird, but like that's how I kind of see it, and that's how I kind of get through my everyday life. But yeah, like get through the hard times, be easier tomorrow, kind of thing. Like whole gym thing with the whole like lifting it harder today, easier tomorrow. Use that in your everyday life, and you'll be fine. In my
How,
experience.
how far do you see yourself doing this since you've been competing in this for like 2 years?
Sorry.
How far do you see yourself in competing? Like, do you see like maybe like 5 years or because it's intense, like what you're doing, like
Yeah.
from
I
what I
actually
see
have
a
a
little bit.
I have a whole plan, but and I'm really working at it. Like I really want it to work. So what I want to do is I obviously want to like I want to go to Ohio, I want to go to Worlds, all that kind of stuff. But I also want to take a step back and kind of follow in my coach's footsteps, who is like their names of Jane and Anthony, like they are the owners of WA Strongman. They're absolutely amazing. And the way they've made me feel so inclusive in WA Strongman, I want to bring that and more to another strongman community within WA and kind of build
Right,
strongman in WA more than what it is, because strongman like worldwide, in my opinion, it is quite big, right? It's cool, but like in Australia it's not too big, only because of the fact that Australia is so closed up from everywhere else. So I want to make it, like my coaches and I kind of want to make it bigger in WA.
right.
So when I finish like my search and stuff like that, I actually kind of want to get my business in strongman and make like strongman kind of bigger in WA. And I never really wanted to until I saw what my coaches were doing and how inclusive they made everything, and the community words. Oh my god, the community that my coaches have created in WA Strongman, but not only there, but also in their gym, and like how amazing it is and how family oriented it is. I want to make something like that and then kind of combine the two and make it bigger so it kind of gets really well known, because my coach's gyms are called, sorry, gym is called Frank's Gym, and they've worked like so hard to get where they are, and they've been through so much together to get where they are, and the struggles that they have faced together. It's taken years for them to get to a point where they're that mentally strong, where if they see a challenge, they're not going to back away and be like, oh no, they're going to find a way together to find a solution and get over it. You know what I mean? To me, they're very inspirational people, and I think they're amazing. What they're doing is amazing, and that's why, like, if like any other opportunity comes my way with like strongman and stuff, like from another strongman company, if it ever did, I would never move from my community, because I love the community that they've created here. And if I can get what they've taught me and bring it on to another company that I'm owning and make other people feel included and such an inclusive community, I would love to do that. So I kind of such a very family oriented community, and very inclusive and no judgment, and building each other up and getting each other like to the best versions of yourselves that you can be, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Like, it would be an absolute dream of mine. So that was a big like thing. I'm just gonna shush, because I'm gonna keep going on and on like the whole time. I talk a
No,
lot,
it's
so I'm just
cool.
gonna.
It's cool. Like how many women compete in this?
Oh, it kind of it changes every year. So from my experience when I've been competing, we've had like quite a few people compete, and then quite a few people kind of go off somewhere else to compete there just to get like a different experience, and then come back and stuff like that. So it changes all the time, but usually there's always a lot of people who compete in WA Strongman, and it's a really, really great community to be a part of. It's amazing. Love it.
Okay, okay. All right. Is this like something like full time for you or something like that? Or do you
It,
have like what do you do like outside this?
I'm studying to be a PT at the moment, so I'm going on my
What's
prac
that?
tomorrow with my coach. Huh?
What's that? A PT? A PT you said?
Like personal
Personal
trainer.
trainer. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so I'm
I
starting to
got
do
you. I
that,
got you. I
because
got you.
that's where I kind of
Okay,
want my
okay.
business to go with like, the whole strongman thing.
Right.
Yeah, and
Okay.
so like I've got my prac I'm doing and stuff like that. And when I'm not doing that, I am training hard for my competitions and stuff like that, or I'm like helping my family around the house and doing all this kind of like family stuff that needs to be done and stuff like that. Like, it's a very full on life, but I love it
Yeah.
because there's always something to do, and if it's not somewhere where it's like for my career, I'm
Yeah.
doing something for my family. Like, it's not. I like it. It's a good life. I'm kind of blessed
You
in both kind of areas. So yeah, I'm a very lucky individual.
you're
So
married and you got two kids, right? Because I
no,
seen
no,
like a picture. I
no,
thought
no. Oh God,
I thought that those were your kids.
no. That's my niece and nephew.
Oh,
I
okay,
ain't
okay. I
married.
mean, yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah, I mean, you seem like you probably settled down. You got a husband or something like that. I wasn't sure.
No, I'm single as a Pringle. I
Oh, okay,
don't. No,
okay,
that's my niece and nephew. I'm very close to my niece and nephew. No, no, that's
okay.
they're not my kids.
Uh,
Jesus, we should have
do
specified
you
that
go on
before on my Instagram page.
do you go on dates though? Like, I mean, you're not a bad looking woman. Like, I'm sure. Do guys get intimidated by you or?
I go on dates. Some guys get intimidated. It's a bit silly, but they do. But like, not very, very rarely. Some guys like don't really care. They're just kind of more like for personality and stuff like that. Or some guys are very like into it, like muscle chicks, which is like but yeah, all in all, like I go on dates and stuff, and it's like a normal everyday date. Like, it's not like oh, she's like a muscular chick, like let's take her on a date. Like, it's so cool. It's like, oh, she's a chick, like she's really nice, like let's take her on a date. Like, it's a normal, thing. I guess nothing there's nothing like big about it and stuff like that. There's nothing huge or anything. It's like a normal, it's like a normal life and normal dates and stuff. It's not like a whole like muscle and fetish or anything. It's a normal thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ask because there's some guys that they don't like a woman like stronger than them, and they fall back because men are supposed to be like the dominant one, and the women they follow and stuff like that. So that's why I asked and stuff. So I'm kind of indulging in the fetish part too. So just to put it out there. Yeah,
Okay.
but I probably shouldn't have put it out there, but I don't know. I'm just saying it too. But you have some nice pictures and stuff, so you know,
Oh, thank you. I
yeah,
appreciate that.
no problem.
Yeah, it's very it's a very ongoing lifestyle and trying to like constantly like keep the muscle up and stuff like that. But I do it because I love it. I love like being strong. You know what I mean? But it is quite full on. But I love the journey. So if we didn't love the journey, I wouldn't be doing it. So it is very exciting.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. What?
It is. So go on.
No, I was about to ask you, like, what's your favorite workout? Like when you're in the gym, also.
Deadlift. Deadlift 100%. I love a deadlift. I love okay. My favorite ones are deadlift and yoke run. Favorite exercise in the entire world. Absolutely love it. It's fantastic. Deadlift because like I've always loved deadlift 'cause it's just kind of like the heavier I can lift, the stronger I feel. And I know it's like such an egotistical thing, but I love it. And then the yoke just because like I just love the fact that it's so different than your everyday kind of commercial gym exercise, and you can go like quite heavy and stuff like that. So it is quite amazing. So it is really really exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, she is my coach.
Okay.
She's yeah, she's my coach. She's her and a partner have worked very, very hard to get what they have. So I'm very, very proud of them. Yeah,
How
it's
long she
great.
been coaching? How long she?
I'm actually not sure. I have no idea. I completely forgot.
Okay.
But yeah, I know like when she kind of first started and stuff, but I actually don't know how long she's been coaching for, but she's a very good coach. She's amazing. She's lovely.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. here. It's crazy. But I'm excited. Like I love the interview. It's very fun. I love it. But yeah, it is almost 1 a.m. here, and I gotta get up like at 8:30 tomorrow, so I might have to go if that's okay.
Yeah.
But
No doubt.
yeah, very tired, very very long day. But I've really enjoyed this interview. It was a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, and thank you so much for inviting me. Like I'm so honored right now. Like I feel
No
like
problem.
jittery.
No problem. I almost kind of want to ask you, can you flex a little bit, but I don't want to burn my bridges and stuff. But it's cool.
Not really. I'm in a car right now, so it's kind of like a
Don't
very
worry
small
about it. I'm
space,
not.
so I can't. Sorry,
Don't
but
worry about it.
yeah,
Don't worry
sorry
about it.
about that.
You good. You good. Thank you. Thank you though. I'll continue following you though.
Sorry.
No, I said I'll continue following you on Instagram.
Ah, okay. All right. Gotcha. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay.
All right.
So I'm just looking at
So
my brother
well,
right now.
all right, no problem.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna let you go, but thanks.
Okay. Thank you
All
so
right.
much. I'm honored to be a part of your interview and your YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I'm like
Nah, it's
flattered right
cool.
now.